Amarok's Howl. Here we go. Originally been creating 2 weeks for a game jam and has since seen minor additions. Please select the difficulty. He player can survive 5 hits. Cold weather is milder. Player can survive 4 hits. What should we do? Oh. I agree, Marion. I 100% agree. Whoa.
Do it. Play that Unreal Engine RPG. Do it.
I'll play it after this one, okay, Wolfie? I promise. And thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate it. I was 12 when you graduated high school. Oh, God. No, that doesn't make sense. That would mean that would mean I was 24 when. No, you were 7 when I graduated high school. The math don't make sense. Let's just do Canada's hard mode. Let's just do easy. Be Florida. No, we're not skipping anything. We're angry. I don't know why. Alex, the others are already in the cafeteria. What are you still doing here? You don't want to miss the Christmas celebration, do you? Oh, sorry, Al. I was just thinking. You know. A momentous occasion, to be sure. Come on, Al. Where's your Christmas spirit? People are supposed to be nice to each other this time of year. Kia, you knew this, though. You've known my age for how long? Besides, you're the resident advisor. You should set an example. If anyone should be nice, it's you. I did. You just didn't do the math. I am nice, which is why I went all the way back to get you. Yes. Sheesh, you're in some mood today. Let me guess, your dad again? His latest message didn't contain anything I haven't already heard 1,000 times in person from him. He still didn't get over the fact that you're dating Natalia, right? That's what we're telling everyone, isn't it right, Alex? That's good. He still didn't get over me choosing to study at a university all the way in Alaska instead of the school he picked for me. Why should this be any different? Wait, are there universities in Alaska? Says the man who's from America. Because Alex, I don't. Fuck it. Oh God, Wolfie is 4 years younger than me. Okay, so they're at the University of Fairbanks, is what we're assuming now. She isn't good enough for you. She's just using you for your money. I know he means well, but it's completely... Okay, so this game is telling us only rich people get last names. You have multiple names, specifically Alistair Morgan. No, God, why? Wow. That's just because he didn't know her. That's a sweet girl. If your dad actually met her, I'm sure he'd change his mind immediately. Kia. That's in a title, too. Richie, you're the more native. Well, my name is Christopher Michael Wayne Hawkins. I have 4. And I'm not rich, and I'm not anything other than a pretentious white guy. I don't know if I want to put it through that. Father can be difficult. William Bill S. Preston, Esquire. Oh, I'm sorry, Kia. You're just now realizing the poster is, Yes, that's my Bowsette wall scroll. It's not a poster, it's a wall scroll, because I'm part weeb. Harris is behind. With the wrong hair color. Speaking of that, is she feeling any better? Half man, half weeb. She's coping. Last I heard, her father is recovering from his injury, but they still have no way of paying the medical bills. Apparently, their insurance doesn't cover it. Oh, man. That was itchy. I'm actually not, because I don't really watch anime. How you doing, Happiness? Yeah, see, exactly. Oh, good thing we're all prepared for that. Special Christmas present, right? All prepared for that. Oh, wait. What special... Oh, no. It's the Devil's Trilogy. If she'll accept it. I expect she knows what my father thinks of her. I fear she might view accepting any gifts from me as her becoming the person my father fears she is. Oh, there you go again with your constant pessimism. Cheer up. Ned won't think that. And if she does, we'll all convince her otherwise. Retro. I'm doing alright. Man. I'm glad you're doing fine. As much as possible. Present so you can kiss Alistair. My people are here. Before work begins, lesson learned. It's hilarious for Kian. God. So, anyway, we've wasted enough time already. Let's get to the cafeteria so we won't arrive late to the party. It's a dorm, so that kind of makes a little bit of sense to me. Anyone else coming through? Not that I know of, Mr. Parker. Me and Ox were the last ones. The others should already be at the cafeteria. Good, because the light here's busted, and since I'm the only fool here that knows how to fix it, I have to do just that. And because of that, I'll have to lock the doors, so that some fool doesn't accidentally wander down here and has an accident. To try and say it, I love it, yes. In dorms, there are no individuality, Retro. Except on posters. I'd be surprised, well, maybe not with 30 days of night being so... Say...
Yaoi.
Yowie?
Yaoi.
Yowie. What, is that how you say it, though? Yowie. Get excited in this blizzard. That message said we have to use the tunnels to travel around the campus during winter. You know, because of snowstorm, cold, and you know what they say in the news about the increased wolf activity. What? Google said it was, though! Oh, wow. That's good, Retro. Say, Yahweh. Yahweh? Is this an H on your toe? Say it like the Hebrew guy. I'm so fucking done. Someone tell me how to say boy love. I can't fucking read. Boys. Yao-E. Yeah, O-E. Yao-E. I hate you guys so much. Let's play the game. So the headmaster is already informed and has a solution in place. What do you think sent me here in the first place? Don't worry about it. I should be done well before the celebration. Certainly hope I won't miss it. Yaoi? Should be a quote. Can you tell me how to say boy love? That would be so sad if someone clipped it. I swear to God, if you guys clip that shit, I swear to God. Fine. You know what? I'll give the people what they want. God, now I gotta change the name to me because I'm the one who said it. There. Need to say you. I did. Anyway, if not, just holler at me and I'll let anyone through the dorms. I'll let you through the dorms. I just don't want anyone to wander in here without my knowledge. Well, seeing as out of all the students, only 10 of us chose to stay at the campus over winter break this year. I don't think you should worry about interruptions too much. Say what again? Whatever the case may be, I'm not taking any chances. Besides, the very fact that you chose to stay here this year despite the weather reports and, as you said, wolf activity, proves that you're the most reckless ones out of the bunch. We really should have sent you all home over the winter this year, but the headmaster wouldn't listen. I'll risk wolves and blizzards over another Christmas spent with my father and the rest of my family. Being random right now. I don't know, actually. We're gonna find out. God damn it. Furry Yahweh. Yahweh. Yowie. Fuse balls to anus. And I won't leave you aside, my friend. Besides the headmaster. Like an anglerfish. No, door. Why does this always happen on my streams? No, Alex is not a guy. Alex is a guy. Zatai Royuki. Okay, I'm centering myself. Alex is a guy. Alex is a guy in this. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yeah. Okay, for sure you have no idea. What does it mean? Alex is okay. It really is my friend. Besides, the headmaster lets us stay here over the winter for free, so why not? Anywhere else we have to pay around $600. The tuition being as it is, I'd say it's not free as much as already included. Double rainbow. Just read everything out loud, I guess. Someone tell me what the Zatai or Yuki means. Please no it. Fine, I'll fucking Google it. I'll fucking Google it right now. I still have the pronounce thing open, I think. No, I don't. Well, I'll fuck. Oh, what? Not that. I'll fucking open it again. Okay. Now, how do I... Okay. TV tropes. Absolute territory. Zatai Ryuki describes the amount of bare thigh skin between the skirt. Oh, God! I hate you people so much. It's like... I hate you so much. This is all gonna get on the VOD too, you pieces of shit. You should probably go now if you don't want to miss it. Mr. Morgan, could I discuss something with you in private for a moment? Of course, Alex. Go on ahead. I'll catch up with you. Oh, God, I'm crying right now. Jesus Christ. Sure thing, Al. So what do you need, Mr. Parker? Order your Christmas gift for Natalie, and I wish to make a contribution. Here, take it. It's not much, but I hope it will help. Thank you, Mr. Parker. It's much appreciated. Natalie always helps others when they need it. It's time for her kindness to be repaid. No regards. Anyway, you should really go now. I'll lock the door behind you. What the? Get moving, Mr. Morgan. I need to work in peace. Why did you stop? I think I saw a dog here, but it was only for a moment. Well, I didn't see or hear nothing. If that dog ran away, I think we'd both have heard him. Dogs aren't exactly subtle. It was weird. One moment it was there, but then it just vanished. But do keep in mind, this was made over 2 weeks for a game jam, so... Probably just your imagination, then. Don't worry about it. I'll check the area for that dog once I'm done here to make sure. Oh. Emote only, chat. Can someone get that going, please? There we go. The bee! That's right here. Check you are inside. Those damn mutts are always looking for a handout to make a huge mess. Can't have that here. What the hell? What took you so long? Well, I think I saw a dog here. Dog, yeah? What did it look like? It was a black dog. It didn't seem to have any fur. Well, I think there was some on its legs. I'm not sure. Must be some fancy breed. Where is it now? I only glimpsed it for a moment, then it vanished. Vanished? So it was just a shy dog then. Alex, you himbo. Very funny, Alex. I told Mr. Parker about it. He said he's gonna look for it once he's finished fixing the lights, so I guess there's no point worrying about it now. We're learning about Alaskan culture. Or something. Precisely. Forget about the dog, come join the party. It's about to begin. Mr. Morgan, please, come see me once you have the time. I'll need your assistance with something. There's our dead-eyed boy. There's our dead-eyed boy. Yes, now I'm happy. You decorate the Christmas tree? You did? Well, it's not exactly decorated, is it? Cody tripped while carrying the box of the Christmas decorations. When they wrote fragile on the box, they weren't kidding. Are you serious? Yep, nothing salvageable remained. So I guess that we'll just have to appreciate the natural beauty of this fine sapling. Now why he blonde? Honestly, this is your fault, Alistair. You should have known that you can't trust Cody with anything. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. I've learned my lesson, thanks. Mr. Will's howling tonight. Pretty scary. We're so far. I can't wait till we get back to the dorm so the real party can start. Please make sure none of your fellow students get hurt while doing something stupid today. I need sleep too. Do whatever I can to prevent any harm coming to anyone, Dr. Carter. One of them is Dead Eyes. Hey there, Al. Hi, Nat. Any news about your father? Nothing new so far. Let's just enjoy the party, all right? Don't worry about it. Merry Christmas, Alistair. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well, Claire. I have to get through this so we can get back to the dorm so the real party can start. Let's make sure it won't end like the last one. I heard what happened and I still can't believe it. Alright, last time you're here. A soft puss like you'll make sure to rate us in when we get too crazy. Oh there, Mr. Morgan! Enjoying the celebrations? Yes, they're in college, Natalie. Natalie looks boring. Yeah, she does. She definitely does not do, penthouse stuff. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, just checking something out here. Okay. Well, yes. I think President Carter wanted to know something. So maybe ask him what he wanted once you find the time. I'll do so, Headmaster. Headmaster. Mr. Morgan, please ensure your fellow students won't do anything too foolish tonight. I'm well aware that this won't be the only celebration tonight. You boys get drunk. I'll do what I can, Professor. I hope the snowstorm ceases soon. There he is! There's our dead-eyed boy! The other one looks similar, but it wasn't him. There is our dead-eyed boy. Yes, okay. He looks similar. That's what threw me off. Alex just got there. Oh, God. Anyway, when do we turn on emote only? I can't remember. Alright, so like another minute or two and then we'll turn it off. I'm afraid to sleep at night with the wind howling out there. There you get for the donation towards Natalia's Christmas present, Lily. You're really generous. Oh, don't mention it, Alistair. It's a sacrifice to be sure, but I can wear these clothes for a few weeks after they go out of fashion. Biatch. Ah, there you are, Mr. See, it looks similar, but that's not. I don't know who his alternate is for the whatever. Anyway. Sorry, for my mythology class for the next semester. Quite interested in this topic, are you? To be honest, Professor, I mostly did it just because I needed the extra credits. Heh, you're not so different from my other students. Anyway, I've been researching mythology of the Inuit for some time, and I wish to read one of their legends to you all. Alright, and on that note, we can take off emote-only chat. Good God, Wolfie. What have you done? Are those all your bit emotes? Yes, they have to be. Yes, they are. Oh my God. Well, it could be interesting. Some people are already getting bored, so this might help with that. Dead eyes, gray-haired boy. They all look like they're 22, except like the headmaster and the professor that's trying to get in the headmaster's pants. He's VIP can talk anytime. Okay, emote only back on, please. I'm joking. I will never understand why you hate that so much, video. Indeed, the Inuit mythology is really quite fascinating. And when you study the myths and legends of other cultures, you start to see the similarities. He's my favorite so far. These boys' TAs. Fingers on the button. For all our differences, the different human cultures are often more similar to each other than not. Are vanishing black dogs part of said mythology? Ah, yes. You must mean the Kilut. Sorry if anybody is Inuit and I'm butchering words. I have emote only for hours. Get creative, y'all. Yes! Be creative with your hieroglyphics. I love emote-only mode. It's probably one of my favorite things that I've added to the channel, for being completely honest. Just because it's just a stupid fun thing. Example, a creature that appears in many different forms throughout myths of various cultures. Kia, what is that? Oh, that's the PogChamp for right now. Oh my God. Yuki! That is true, Marion. That is very true. Because we've had quite some issues with that. Quite some issues. Well, you like it to someone like me comes along and spams your chat with your own emotes. Sorry. Black dogs stalking travelers at night, believed to be an omen of death, are one of the common motifs in human mythology. Motifs. An omen of what? A Kilut is a spirit of death, and when one appears to a person, it is believed that their doom is at hand. It leaves the underworld during winter when it needs to feed. It prowls the snowy waste, stalking travelers at night. Its tracks disappear quickly in the snow, so their victim doesn't know that a Kilut is hunting them until it's too late. Or Kilut? I keep saying Kilut, but it's probably Kilut. I miss the snake. What are these baby professors talking about? Elizabeth last catches the sight of the Kilut. At once he's disoriented and weak. Then either the beast attacks, or it lets the elements or other dangers claim its prey. Then once their prey perishes, it can feast on their flesh. Quite grisly. Catching a glimpse of such a creature is an ill omen. The Kilut is a herald of death, and its mere appearance is said to foretell a dark fate indeed for the observer. Yeah, folklore. Inuit folklore. Folklore. This game 12. You look really pale, Mr. Morgan. Are you alright? It just, well, I saw a dog like that earlier, I think. It's anime. Yeah, don't worry about that, Mr. Morgan. When it comes to these stories, they're oftentimes meant as either an entertaining way to pass the time, fables, or to warn the listener to avoid doing something foolish. For instance, have you heard of the Amarok? Can't say that I have. Amarok is a giant mythical wolf that hunts alone. It's said to devour any hunter foolish enough to venture on a hunt alone at night. Now, can you think of a reason as to why someone shouldn't hunt alone at night? Presumably because if they do, they'll be devoured by Amarok. Quite the answer. Amarok is the subject of many legends. In one, the great wolf helps a weak young boy become strong enough to wrestle down 3 giant bears all by himself. Dare I ask how? This lore dump is... Amarok hits him with his tail so hard that a number of bones fall out of his body. Bad bones that have stunted his growth and prevented him from reaching his potential. Oh, so that's how we grow. The boy then returns day by day to wrestle with the Amarok until at last he is strong enough to defeat those 3 bears. Goldilocks... Goldilocks getting revenge. That wolf fucking wrecked him. If only it were that easy. Amarok also hunts the caribou to prevent them from becoming overpopulated, so that only the strong and healthy survive. Quite a fascinating creature. Goldie headlocks. So, is the legend you want to tell us about Amarok? Do you think I would talk about Amarok now if that were the case? No, I had a different one in mind. It's just, you know the students well. Just tell me you think it'll be a good time to start, and then help me get everyone together. Alright, Mr. Garner. I'll talk to you once I think it's a good time to tell time for your stories. Alright, we've already talked to everybody. Single plate. Garbage can. At least the Kraken, oh my god. What the hell is that? Nice. Shamar Jafar. Goldie and the 3 pile drivers. Now's a good time. Now's a good time as any. Splendid. Now help me get everyone together and we can start. Now that we're all gathered here, I wish to tell you a story. Story of the origin of Adlet, and how Sedna came to rule over the seas, its creatures as well as the underworld itself. Once upon a time, Sedna was a young woman who lived with her father. Her beauty was beyond compare and attracted many suitors from far and wide. Mighty hunters who each brought her gifts and wished for her to become their wife. Yet no matter how mighty a hunter, how fine the furs or delicious the food they brought, Sedna turned each and every one of them down. Fucking teaching in a break room during a Christmas party. Well, I'm pretty sure that these folklores are true. Like, this is a real folklore. I've never heard it before, but I'm pretty sure it's a real folklore. Yeah, it's a Christmas party. This is apparently the Sedna's home. Why are they 300? Oh, God. Mary, what are you doing? What is that little Ike? Sir Woo. Secure your account to get this emote. I want those. Oh. Oh shit, I fucked up my chat. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there we go, okay. Kapow, kapow. I want that little helmet dude's emotes. Oh my god, I want it so bad. Anyway. Why do you keep refusing to take a husband, asked Sedna's father his daughter. Many a great hunter came here. Each one would make a fine husband for you. Yet still, you keep sending them away without giving them more than a quick glance. Why is that so? Sedna answered quickly. It's simple, father. None of those men are good enough for me. I won't marry any of them. Not now, not ever. I'd rather marry a dog. Sedna's father grew furious and looked upon his daughter, filled with anger. Is that so? Very well, you shall have your wish. If no man is good enough for you, then a dog shall have to do. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if it's a... like, it wouldn't be considered appropriation for something like this, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking out my ass. Couldn't find the page you're looking for. Damn it. Anyway. Can't believe... Oops, I closed something I didn't want to close. Hold on a sec. Sorry. Sorry. There. Okay. There. Oh, anyway, sorry. Hawk doesn't play games. Zemsy, fuck you! Hawk learned. No one pleaded crying help Sedna. Her father's mind was set. And so the beautiful Sedna, who turned away every suitor, was married at last. To a dog. Wow. Wow. Wow! Sedna's father banished her and her dog husband from the village to a remote island off the coast. There, Sedna and her dog husband settled and had 10 children together. Oh, she did, though! She did fuck it. 5 of them were puppies, similar to Sedna's dog husband. The other 5 were strange crossbreeds of human and dog, with an insatiable, ravenous appetite for flesh. Sedna's new life on the island with her 10 children and dog husband was a miserable one. Her husband was no great hunter, he was just a mere dog, so he could not hunt and bring Sedna fine furs to sleep on or to make clothing with. A Caribbean island! Oh, God. Oh, Loki. Retro! Neither could provide food for their children, who grew hungrier each day. Eventually, Sedna and her father came to an agreement. Each day, she would send her dog husband to her father's village with several small bags hung around its neck. Sedna's dog husband would then swim from the island to the village, where Sedna's father would fill the bags with meat to feed Sedna and their children. However, Sedna's father eventually tired of this. One day, when the dog came to the village to collect the meat, Sedna's father filled the bags with heavy stones instead, and put a few pieces of meat on top of them, so that Sedna's husband wouldn't notice. Thus, when Sedna's husband tried to swim back to the island, the weight of the heavy stones was too much for him, and he drowned. Or your family get together, Marion? You'll always be too soon. With her husband gone, Sedna had no way to feed her young. At last, Sedna's father came to see her on the island, but upon seeing him, Sedna grew furious. She sent her half-human, half-dog children at him, ordering them to chase her father away. Fearing for his life, Sedna's father quickly ran to his kayak and sailed away. The 5 half-human, half-dog children swam after him, yet he sailed too fast for them to catch up. Still, they made it on shore, and from there they moved further inland. Their ravenous hunger took hold of them, and soon enough they started to hunt humans, feasting on their flesh. Merry Christmas, everybody! Your child is a mount. Retro! They spawned more of their kind, and from then they were known as the Atlet. Yes, Odin is Loki's adopted father. Because isn't Loki a frost giant, technically? Without her husband, father, and only her 5 puppies to keep her company, Sedna was truly alone and could not feed her remaining children. Thus she made a small raft and sent her 5 young dog children in it across the ocean. There they eventually became the ancestors of pale-skinned men. Wait, what? This lore is basically calling all white people bitches. Whoo, they just called all white people bitches. Then, with no other option left, she returned to her father's village and came to live with him once again. Bitches, is it true, Melon? And one day, a mysterious hunter dressed in the finest furs Sedna's father had ever seen came to their village. Sedna caught his eye and offered her father a lot of fish in exchange, for Sedna. Sedna's father feared that Sedna would just turn down the suitor like the others, and then he would never get the bounty of fish the mysterious hunter promised him. Thus, he decided not to give her the chance to do so. Oh, wow. White people bitches. That day, when Sedna and her father were eating together, Sedna's father added a few drops of a sleeping elixir into Sedna's food. Once Sedna ate her food, she fell into a deep slumber and would not wake for a long time. Afterwards, Sedna's father gave his sleeping daughter to the mysterious hunter and received a large bounty of fish in exchange. Many miles from her father's village, Sedna would eventually wake to find herself carried by this mysterious hunter. Furious that her father had gave her away to someone without her knowledge, she demanded to be returned back to her home. Beautiful Sedna, why don't you want to come with me? Asked their hunter. I am a great hunter. I will take care of you. Stay with me and you will have the finest furs for clothing and the most delicious food you've ever tasted. Sedna looked at the hunter and became enamored with his words. She saw the fine furs he was wearing and thought that maybe she might be better off with him than living with her father. Thus she agreed to go with him and become his bride. However, Sedna's new husband was no man, for he was just a bird spirit who was dressed in fine furs to trick Sedna and her father. Once they arrived to the shore close to the island where he had his nest, the bird revealed his true form. Snatched Sedna in his talons, and flew with her to the highest cliffs on the island, where she was to live with him in his nest, surrounded by hundreds of other birds. The promises of Sedna's new husband turned out to be lies. All sorts of zoophilia. Despite the fine furs he wore to trick her, the bird was a poor hunter. The only thing he ever brought home were fish. Sedna was forced to live as a bird, with only birds keeping her company. She cried every moment her husband was away for her father to rescue her, but with each day she began to lose hope. Why are we telling this at a Christmas party, though? Eventually, Sedna's father started to miss his daughter and decided to visit the island where the mysterious hunter lived, so he could see how his daughter lives with her new husband. We're sorry for her. As he sailed in his kayak to the island, he heard his daughter's cries in the distance. This just keeps going, doesn't it? When arriving at the island, he saw how horrible Sedna lived with her new husband, and from his daughter he had learned of the bird's deception. Thus they both boarded the kayak and sailed away from the island, so that Sedna can be free of her lying bird husband. Wikipedia is free. This was the night before Christmas. BG. However, Sedna's husband had returned earlier than expected. He saw Sedna in her father's kayak sailing away with her father, and he grew furious. He flew after them, and with him hundreds of other birds filled the skies. It's the entire game. What? This is the kayak, apparently. If you won't be my wife, then you shall pay it with your life, screamed the bird. And together with hundreds of other birds, they began to flap their wings at great speed, causing a storm of great magnitude. The great waves caused by the wind threatened to sink the kayak of Sedna's father. As the birds continued to flap their wings, this person has never seen a kayak in their life. Yeah, oh my god, this is the intro, you're right. I think this is the fucking intro. Still. Sedna's father grew fearful that he will drown in the icy waters below and wished to avoid that fate. Desperate to save his own life, Sedna's father threw his daughter overboard into the cold sea below, hoping that her death would appease the bird spirit. Now she's gonna marry a shark! Kayak with a door. However, Sedna didn't sink into the icy depths and desperately held onto the kayak, trying to climb back aboard. Her efforts threatened to sink the kayak, and Sedna's father grew even more determined to avoid drowning in the stormy sea and save his own life. Thus, he took out his axe. Whee! Sedna's father swung his axe and began furiously chopping off Sedna's fingers so that she would let go of the kayak. Yeah, be that way. Determined not to drown. Sedna held onto the kayak, but with each moment it became harder and harder, as her father continued chopping off her fingers with his axe. Then, once there was nothing left with which she could hold onto the kayak, Sedna at last sank into the sea. You know the story, Quizzical? As soon as the birds saw Sedna sink below the waves, they stopped flapping their wings, and Sedna's father could sail away safely. Sedna herself sank deeper and deeper into the sea. The fingers she lost to her father's axe changed shape and became the first whales, seals, walruses, and various types of fish and sea creatures. Okay. Sedna's legs turned into a fishtail, and from then on she ruled the seas, which were her new home, as well as all of its creatures. She would provide great bounty for the fishermen if she were in a good mood, yet if she were angry, she'd make sure that they would return from the sea empty-handed. Huh. She's the original fish fucker. He said it happy. Once in a while, a shaman would turn himself into a fish and swim all the way down to the underworld where she dwells. There, the shaman would comb Sedna's hair, which she would not do herself, for she has no fingers with which to comb with. This would ensure that Sedna was happy and the seas were full of fish to catch. And a miserable life, oh my god. You think, Retro? That was quite a story. Indeed, Natalia. There are many different versions of this legend, probably as many as there are people who ever told it. This is just one of them. Jeez, oh god. It's just women in mist, it's fine. Yeah. So they had the worst dad ever. So my ancestors were dogs? In your case, I wouldn't be surprised, Alex. Sorry, it has whale fingers, oh my god. Hey! So, now we're all gathered here. I guess it's a good time as any to give Natalia her present. Otaku. What are you talking about, Al? Here, take this. It's from all of us. Wait, there's so much money here. I can't take this. Come on, Nat. We all know how hard it is for your folks since your dad's accident. Let us help you. It's nice of you to offer, but I can't take advantage of your generosity. Nat, how many times have you helped me study for exams? To be honest, I don't think I ever stopped. Right. And how many here can say the same? I know you. You helped each and every person here with something. You were always there when we needed you. Whoa, the dog's back. And now we need your help. So let us repay your kindness. The dog family is one. This is great. Truly, it's just... Al, I know what your father thinks of me, that I'm just using it for your money. I don't want that to be true. You know, Nat, Alex told me something today, and after thinking it over, it seems like he actually had a good idea for once. That would be a first. Hey! My father doesn't know you, so in his ignorance he fills the void with his worst fears. He should meet you. If he gets to know you, he will understand just how wrong he's about you. And if not, then his opinion is not worth anything in the first place. Well, retro. I don't know what to say. Just say thank you. You're right. Where are my manners? Thank you all. I truly appreciate this. I swear that I'll pay you back as soon as I'm able. The dog keeps showing up. Oh, excuse me. Nah, you don't have to do that. You already helped us more than you know. It's just a drop in the bucket compared to what you do for us each day. What you do for me, you're the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I mean it. Linky, yeah, exactly. I feel the same way, Al. Wait, what's happening? What? What happened? Hit your head real hard, and the doctor and me and Dr. Carter had to carry you here. That's relief. I had this nightmare. There was a monster and... That was a nightmare, Al. That actually happened. Please, tell me you're joking. Indeed, I regret to inform you, Mr. Morgan, that right now, some vicious creatures infest the university, and so far, we had no luck in contacting anyone for a rescue. We also don't know what happened to the others. We haven't left this room since we came here. Wait a minute, Nat, those bandages. Are you injured? Well, he ain't in a bed. Is it Norse? Oh my god. It's Inuit. It's an Inuit folklore. Nothing serious. One of those creatures scratched me, that's all. In any case, we need to find the others and bring them here. They could be in danger. I want you to travel to campus grounds after a blow with the head like that. I wouldn't advise it, Mr. Morgan. But seeing what's at stake, I don't think we have many options. Yes, I'll look for the others and bring them here. Nat, try to contact someone who can help over the phone. There might not be any signal right now, but hopefully that will change as the snowstorm grows weaker. On it. I'll take care of any injured persons you bring back with you, Mr. Morgan. Be sure to return if you need any medical treatment yourself. Just be careful, Al. Don't spend too long outside. You could freeze to death in this blizzard. Also, if you don't have anywhere to... if you have to go anywhere where those monsters are, don't run everywhere. Try to move slowly and even stand still when needed. It should be much harder for them to detect you that way. Not to mention, be extra careful if they're looking in your direction. It'll be even easier for them to detect you then. Kia. I'll keep that in mind, but now I'd better go. Who knows what situation the others are in. Just follow tips and list of missing persons. So no way out. You can hold W to run towards without moving, and then press Q to jump over it. You can only do so once every 16 seconds. Game over. You can press enter to skip the long animation. Okay. I just want to see something real quick. That was literally... That was literally the intro. Wow. 40-minute intro. Mostly my fault, but still. I think that's... I don't know where they are. Maybe you can try to think of where to start searching for one. So Nancy headed to the dorms, but I'm not really sure. She probably went to her room somewhere on the 3rd floor. If Alex is probably searching for both of us already. He's probably waiting in either your or my room at the dorms. Or the 2nd floor. We'll check it out. Bathroom restaurant, same floor of the dorms. Plus, one of the monsters spotted him and he's barricaded himself inside. Wearing your fancy clothes. She's probably hiding somewhere in the main building. Sorry, anything more specific? Well, I don't think she'd make it very far. She's not the bravest. She's probably on one of the lower floors, even the first or second floor of the main building. Should be a good hiding place. Check the classrooms on the first and second floor. She might be hiding in one. Oh my god, it's like completely laying out every single. Oh my god, it's incredibly boring. Floor tile. This is a MV or MZ RGP floor tile, I believe. Claire, I think I saw Eric running towards the gym. Check the restrooms. Oh my gosh. Basically, look everywhere is what it's telling me. Wow, that. Good lord. Okay. Okay, where are we? Dorms, first floor. Wow, that's huge. Dora. Okay. Yes, the knock knock noise. Yeah, I 100% agree with Kia. You can have a long intro if it's engaging. Wait, what? What? Alex rescue. What? Yes, apparently I can. Just waiting patiently there. Yeah, that was really something else. So glad we spent 40 minutes doing that. Yep. Is there not even any really good places to get money, heal these wounds? Oh my god. I'm in the girls' bathroom, alright. Wow. Wow, we just fly up to the air to go pee. Jesus Christ! That actually scared me a little bit. Okay, didn't they say that somebody was supposed to be on the 3rd floor or something too? Okay, Doggo is there. Oh, see, there's somebody. Kia. Hawk, you weak. Get out of here, Dorian. Just say nowhere to go. There's what I'm talking about. Are you fucking kidding me? Alistair Morgan was defeated. Mr. Morgan was defeated is his full name. Oh, wow, that was something.